Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Lionel. I'm your host for LT Productions. If you are watching, I watch you watch. We are covering Belle Collective. This is season 6, episode 7, which is also the season finale. I appreciate everyone for coming and stopping by this channel. Please leave your comments. You can also subscribe and also hit that like button. Now let's get into this episode. Now it's probably going to be just short and sweet. Maybe not even sweet. Because one, I'm already pissed that it's only 7 episodes. This is out of Mr. Carlo King's, how could I say this? It's not Carlos King's fault. It's what OWN ordered for this season. Why? I don't know. I don't know what the ratings are, whatever, but it just made no sense. I also have felt like the majority of the storylines are fake, in my opinion. And y'all can feel however you want to feel. And it just feels like such a very whack season that they could have kept. I did hear that they are filming right now. I don't know how many episodes we're going to get, because I'm quite done trying to hope for the best for these episodes or whatever. But hey, I'm kind of done trying to hoping for the best for these episodes and episode count. I think seasons 2 and 3 were probably some of the best seasons that they've had, and since then it's just been but anyways, enough of my soapbox for now. Everybody returns back from the Gulf. Letitia and Glenn. Letitia said that she didn't really get no rest because it really wasn't a vacation, because I mean you're on work, so whatever. She talks about her Latrice and Glenn. She said that she gives so much out and she doesn't really receive it back. Y'all supposed to have my back, da 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 da, and it's always this, da 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 da. They talk about the talk that she had. She said that she came from a genuine place. I think it was genuine. I was like, are you talking about Latrice being genuine? What was that exactly? But anyways, Glenn, he's under the conclusion that it was messed up for how they, Latrice, and also Cliff did them. And I'm really trying to understand what Letitia's gripe. She said whatever this whole Amanda situation, it was nothing. Actually, it was Glendale that said it, and she basically co-signed it. So it's just like, what are these? I'm tired. And then Glendale was like, I'm tired of people trying to get at you through me. Negro, we're only here because of you. So anyways, he's planning a surprise. All he's asking for her is to show up. Now, I was unclear on if she said that she was out the house or not, but whatever. That don't make no sense. I don't believe you were ever out the house. I don't believe that you were sleeping in separate beds. Latrice and Cliff. Latrice decided that she's going to bring her overnight bag to go be with Cliff, because Cliff didn't come home. Basically to prove a point that you need to come home. So it looks like on weekends they're going to come over there to sleep. Why? I don't know. Y'all got your own estate and it doesn't even make sense. Just build the dumb old condos and bring your tail home. It's just that simple. Get a driver, get an Uber. I don't care what y'all got to do. You can afford it. It makes no sense. Selena, she goes to Princess, I think it is. This is where her son was, life had ended. She revisits the house and they see that there was actual, a break-in. You can see footprints and all of that. Some people came into his house to off him. She broke down a little. The ladies were like, you don't have to be strong. It's okay to not be okay. They were there to be a strength to her. It was a cool scene. I thought it was going to be a lot more sad than what it was. Latrice did offer, along with Cliff, as to finding this person's murderer, her son's murderer, they want to offer up an award. They figured that money talks. If this is gang related, nobody's talking. Of course, there are special circumstances, but it would have to be a whole lot of money, and you're going to have to be incognito to whomever steps up. But again, if this is gang related, nobody's stepping up. Cliff said that he was a part of his landscaping business. That's a lot to me, knowing that Cliff and Selena have a sexual past, and then you have the son, and now you got your wife who is a friend to. Interesting. Tambra and Damon, they go to a wealth management coach, and they just talk about okay, well, I prepared for the future. I already had a fund started even before London Simone was thought of. Damon is more of a on the fly type person. Like when situations happen, then he reacts. And somehow the man says that I think I know how Damon feels, and if from the man's perspective, he wants to protect what he. I really didn't understand it, to be honest. But Damon connected with what the guy was saying about his security and all that, and he wants to be known as the provider. We know you to be the provider. So provide. And guess what? How you gonna provide is saving some money. And there's no sense in being secretive about that. I don't even understand. So they're thinking about getting a joint account. They talked about marriage. So I guess they are a couple. I guess I just never seen them be a couple. If y'all understand what I mean, you know? That's about it. She promised to back up off of trying to ask what his expenses are. And he said that he will be more open about his finances and all that. It still doesn't make it. I don't know. I mean, cool that those two have come to an agreement about certain things. I just think it didn't make sense to whatever the man was trying to resonate with him, even though they did connect on it. I don't know. So it looks like possibly wedding bells are in the picture. So we shall see. Marie and her man. He finally threw out that old bed that she was sleeping in, knowing that other people were sleeping in it. Congratulations. Happy birthday. It's D-Day for Glenn and Letitia. Marie calls Glendale to say, hey, nothing is set up, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And Glenn was like, well, I told him last night I was really tired last night, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We find out that he was using Letitia's decorators. Then they started calling Letitia about plans that was supposed to be a surprise, and what he's doing is doing the recommitment ceremony. Okay, okay, maybe you should have told them that this was a surprise and not to talk to them. Like, he did a lot of poor planning, and he didn't know how to execute it. They was waiting on him to tell him what to do. They were waiting on him to tell them what to do. And you're like, I told him all that. Well, clearly not. And you could have said, y'all take care of everything. He said, I gave them the vision. Anyways, Letitia comes home, and of course she's finding out about all of this, and she's frustrated because she's like, y'all, you still not giving me what I want. There's no way that I should have to be coming in and doing that. I think true. I agree with her with that. And as always, I'm coming through from you guys. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Glendale convinced her, please, I have this outfit for you, da-da-da-da-da. Put it on, go out there. He gets there, he's setting up some chairs. I have no clue. It's a mess. But anyways, they do this ceremony of recommitment. How many felt like this is how Letitia was positioning herself? Take a look at this. It's like, please, like I'm begging and pleading. Brandy's a begging and pleading. Okay, we shall see. Okay, so I did want to ask this question, Letitia. What exactly are you recommitting to? You said this dude don't ever show up for you. You included Latrice up in there too. What exactly? You give and he don't give back. So all you're doing is recommitting to familiarity. You don't know how to let the old thing go. That's doing no service to you. I understand about marriage vows, and you know that relationship is dead. But you are too designed to just stay with what is familiar with you instead of cutting it off. And you really just devalue yourself. That's why it's just so sad and pathetic. Even looking at that little ceremony service, you just are pathetic as an empowered woman. Latrice had something at her place, at Taste, for everybody to come. A lot of people were upset that they weren't there at Letitia's thing. Like, I could invite me along. But Letitia said earlier when Glenn said that he was doing something, he said, don't invite all the friends there. Da, 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 da. So they're talking about Glenn and his behavior. And it's repeated behavior. Tamara just brings out, okay, so he does something stupid and then have all these grand gestures after everything. Because I remember after the test results for the pregnancy were negative, he ended up re-proposing to her. Or saying that, okay, let's renew our vows, da 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 da. Then Glenn does some more ish. Anyways, second verse, same with the first. We ain't getting nothing new out of them. Letitia, I still don't feel sorry for you. And I really hope during this reunion somebody brings up about her behavior. And I think that this needs to be spoken around the group. Let's make a recommitment instead of showing up to get on camera. I don't care about, we in a better place. So what? Latrice and Marie. No, because I think that the Belles need to be held accountable for their behavior that they have treated other people as. And that's why y'all look crazy as hell out here, because we just like, y'all be moving on and we ain't moved on. You can say we should move on, but no, we don't have to. Especially when you don't really correct what you have going on. So, whatever. The reunion is next week. It should be one part. I doubt it is, though. They ain't got that much to talk about. And I just don't even want to see Latrice and Letitia go at it. This is dumb. But anyways, it was whack. But y'all can leave your comments below. I'm sorry, but it is negative because I'm just really disappointed in this season. Really. I do appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Thank you, thank you. Stay tuned. There's another series I am covering called All Her Fault. Currently streaming on Peacock. It's a doozy. It's a thriller. This woman and this wife is trying to find out where her son is that was kidnapped from the school. All right. That's it. But until the next one, peace.